Hello, 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 everyone, and good morning to you all. My name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake, and I'd like to welcome you all here to my channel. Yes, yes, yes. It is a beautiful, gorgeous day here in southern Manitoba. It is supposed to get to -7, I think, but the sun is shining. There's no clouds in the sky that I can see. So it's going to be, and very, I don't even think there's any wind out there, which is wonderful. So, yeah. So what happened? I might have to sneeze. It's just sitting right here. So, anyways, what happened yesterday? Not a whole heck of a lot. Didn't get a letter from MPI yet. Today is day 15. Juliet and I, we were discussing it before I came on here. And it was that they told us, he told us, both of us, together in the same room, 5 to 10 days. It is now day 15. I don't know what the holdup is. Anyway, so yesterday I went over to the church and we had our Stations of the Cross. Next week it'll be on Friday because it's Good Friday. And we think it's an appropriate day, and that will be our last day for doing it. We're not doing Passion Sunday or Passion Friday. We're not doing that. But on Sunday it's Palm Sunday, and Father's already blessed the palms, so we'll get them. And then after, I fed my birdies. They're very happy. They're very, very happy. The bird feeder is almost full. Well, now it's down to probably about half. So, okay. So first of all, let me do this, and I will show you here how far I got done here on Teacup. So I have been working up here. I think I'm going to work over that way. So that's where I'm at with this. And then as my counted, gotta make sure that's where I'm at right now. I'm hoping to start her hair, and then I can kind of go up. I was working here, but I think I made a boo-boo. So, and then I'm just gonna, once I can do that, then the rest of it will kind of fall into place. Because right now it's just a blob of mess. So that is good. Thank you if you're just new here. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's very much appreciated. Perhaps you can tell me who you are and where you're from and perhaps your age and how you found me. Was it just by coincidence? Coinky dink, we used to say. Yeah, and I don't believe in coincidences. Yeah. Alrighty. And yeah, and there is the dedicated Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. And all you need do to get in there after I vetted you is give me the name of one of my 2 living sidekicks. And I name them every single video. Okay, and then I have the dedicated email address, which is stitchingintheinterlake@gmail.com. Okay. Now, someone had asked yesterday about, I'm just trying to get them here, about all my stitching. Now I was going to take the video, my iPad and go around, and I thought, gosh, that's probably just going to be, make you all dizzy. So I'm going to show you pictures, but I'm going to post them over there on the Facebook group. Okay, so stay tuned for that, and I will give the names. I won't know some of them. I don't know who they're who the design is from. And sorry for the glare. There is glare here, and I can't do anything about it. So, all right. And this is only a fraction, just a small fraction of all the ones I've ever done. Because a lot of them I stitched and gave away. Some of them were contract pieces. And sadly, at that time, we didn't have phones like this. So I couldn't take pictures and post them, right? Was nothing like that. So, all right, I'm going to go in these in an order. So that's my Arabian Girl. This was is an 11 count. That's St. Basil's Cathedral in Moscow, I think, or is it St. Petersburg? One of the two. I love the architecture of it. So that's why I did this one. This one was a long time ago. Long time ago. I'm just going to try and see here where the date was. 97. Yeah. So 1997. See, that's why putting your initials and the date on it is so important. This is my spring sampler that is up. It is by, I think it's Imaginating, something like this. I've done all 4 of them, and I'll be showing you them. Okay, so that's what's hanging up on my wall right now. Oops, wait a minute. Come on. There is, come on, right there. That's my Winter Queen. That's a Mirabilia. That's my Autumn Queen by Mirabilia. This one, sorry, there's a lot of glare there, but this is my Regal Lady. And I did this as a custom piece. And I got them to put it on canvas. So it was a printed. Yeah, I just love it. Just love it. This is Angel of Love from Lavender and Lace. This one here is the last one that I have that my husband framed for me. And this was a 2002. And there's over 4,000 beads in here. In the whole thing. This is another custom piece I got, I ordered. And it's the Blue Nun. Sorry again for all the... I'm hoping maybe later I can get a better picture of it. So, but yeah. So she's holding a candlestick, and there's, it was full coverage and everything. Just love it. This here is a Stony Creek. This is the Lord's Prayer. I will be donating this to the church. I am just trying to find what I can put here instead. This is Enchanted Alphabet. It's a Lavender and Lace. It's right up here. Okay. I changed the colors. I used variegated thread in the, I know it's out of focus. Sorry. Maybe I'll take another picture. Yeah, and I just used variegated thread, and I changed a few things and that. So there's that. There's Celtic Noel by Lavender and Lace. There's Spring, Celtic Spring, also by Lavender and Lace. This is the first one I ever did. This one I did, it was, oh, can't even see it. It was accounted. There is Summer. And I changed it here. Oops. I changed it here because it was red, white, and blue. And of course, here in Canada, we're red and white. So I changed things over and I put in all kinds of bees and, not bees, but butterflies and flowers and yeah. This is winter. So I did this one. And I put in snowflakes up in here and around. I didn't stitch them in. I just used sequins and whatever else. And this is autumn, and I put in orange butterflies. And that says pumpkin patch down here. Juliet and I both did that. This is a Joan Elliott. It is... Can't remember the name of it. From the top of my head, I can't remember the name of it. But this is one of the Lavender and Lace that I completed. And I changed a little bit of the colors in here. I do remember that. This is Celtic Autumn. And I did this and I put in all different beads and I changed it over. It was all in, the colors were not autumn, not to us up here anyway. So I changed that over. That was a finish that was done last year. I did this as a wall hanging. It's sitting up, well, it's up on the wall over there. This took me a while. I think it took me about 9 months to do. This is my Arabian Girl. I just loved it. It's a Leonarde. So now it is, they have them with nice backgrounds here. But at the time, this is all that the pattern was. And I did this one, which is a Jeremiah Junction, or from Cross Country Stitching. I did a lot of these ones. And that's it. That's it. That's all she wrote. So I will post these over there on the Facebook group. And then you can see them, you know, but the glare is still going to be there. But I'll try and take a better picture up here. So, but anyway, so yes. But yeah, that's about it. Like I said, this is only a fraction. I have a bunch more that were done that I finished there. I did a finished pieces. I did that. So, and it wasn't that long ago that I went through it. So, yeah, so maybe just go back in my videos and you should be able to find it. So, I mean, framing right now is really expensive. So, like the seasonal one there, that if if I had to do them again, I would have one frame and just change them over every season. But they're in frames now, so but that's what I would do. That's a good way to cut back the costs. Plus, you don't have to get these professionally framed. If you know how to lace up your finished project, which is very easy, I think the hardest part to do is getting the foam board or whatever cut to size. But frames, you can pick up dirt cheap at thrift stores, dollar stores. Michael's has sales, auction sales, all that kind of stuff. Like you can just do, it's a very cheap way to do it. And I've seen quite a few people doing it because I don't know about you, but I can't afford $600 to frame something. And so what I do is I lace up my projects. Oh my gosh, what did I do here? Oh boy. Okay, come on. Why is this? Something here is holding it. I think. So, and I have done tutorials on how to lace. Okay. So just go back and look for them. And you can put in the search bar tutorials, um, you know, how to finish a project. But I mean, it's so easy. And you can get, as long as you have you can get a piece of foam board. And goodness gracious, you could probably go to Michael's, just buy a piece of foam board there and get them to cut it. And then just do it yourself. And then what I do is I you can also use the sticky board if you want. Okay. Just whatever you do, don't stick your finished piece down right on this sticky part. That sticky part should only be for putting like flannel or fleece or something, a very thin layer of it. And that is to protect your cross stitch. That's also to protect um, to cushion it, to so that you can see it better. So of course, if you're doing something on black, then you would get black um, fleece or whatever. And and even if you're really scrapped for cash, what you can do is you can take an old sheet, say if you've got a white sheet or whatever it is, or you have an old white, black, red, depending on what color that you've worked on. If you've got an old hoodie or sweatshirt or something like that, then you can make sure it's washed, of course. And then you can cut that up. Great way to reduce waste, to recycle, reuse. Like there's so many different ways that you can do that. You can go and you can buy mat board already cut. Okay. So, and if you wait for sales, even cheaper. So, like there's so many ways to do things, right? Oh, before I forget, I started watching a really good show yesterday on Netflix. Really, really good. Now, you have to be a bit of a sci-fi and that kind of thing, and you had to really kind of like Game of Thrones because I think it was um I don't know if it was written by G.R.R. Martin. I think that's who it is. George Martin. George R.R. Martin, who wrote Game of Thrones. And it is called Three Body Problem. Okay? Three Body Problem. The only thing is about it is that there is a lot of because there's quite a bit of the Chinese in there. So you got to read that, unless, of course, you know and understand Chinese. But it is integral to the story. And it flops back and forth to the past I don't know if it was 1963. It started out as. But anyway, and then it kind of comes forward to 2024 and then back again. And right now it's, when they go back, it's 1977. So, and it's just kind of, yeah. So, it's not all in Chinese, okay? Not all of it. But the beginning is quite a bit, but it is very integral to the story. So if you want to watch something good, I'm on episode 4. So I'm going to, after this video, I'm going to be watching that. And so I'm very pleased with that. Very good. Very, very good. I don't know if this is just a one off, but there's 8 episodes. So I don't know if it comes back for another season. I don't know yet because I'm only on episode 4. But it's really interesting how it, at the beginning, you don't think it's sci-fi. And then as it progresses, there's more and more things brought into it. So you have to ask yourself, is that something you want to watch? If it's not, that's fine. But I really like it. Really good. For me, really good. Right now, I give it 5 stars out of 5. Absolutely. So, yes. So I am hoping and praying that my letter comes in today. Really. I'm tired of this waiting. Tired, tired, tired. Like, I don't know what the problem is. Why they can't just spend a few minutes on it and go, okay, well, oh, she she failed, okay, and let me know. Oh, she passed, let me know. I will be disappointed if I don't. So, yeah. So that I will be very disappointed in if should I not pass. However, I am prepared for that should it arise. Yeah. So on Monday, we have our municipal elections. So I will more than likely be walking over there. It's not too far, but and it's supposed to be not bad out. It's supposed to get up to -4, -3 if, you know, as long as no snow, no wind. I can bundle down. I can do that. So, oh, this morning I was watching Jen, the caffeinated stitcher. My gosh, she's doing one. It's really big. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what it's called, but it's what is it? Honeymoon Sunset, something like that. Wow, wow, wow. She just works. She just works at that. And she's also working on apparently Haid. I didn't even know this before I started hearing, watching people. Is that Haid had this thing that you could choose one design and you had to pay for it, of course, and it would get released. And if you did so and so much, then you'd have a chance at, you know, whatever. And she did the mini mushroom thing. And I think that's great. I would have loved to have participated in that. Now, would I have done it? No, because I'm basically a process stitcher. I love the process of um, working on a project. I'm not so much as a serial starter. I work rather like, as you can see here, I'm working on teacup. And this I started for Fantasy February. And also I carried it through to March. It's not easy being green because there's green in this. So, but once the end of March comes, then I will be picking up Mother Teresa. And I will continue working on Lady Rose. So once I can get close there to where her face is, and then I can go back up and do it, it'll start to show itself more, right? So right now it means nothing. It shows nothing. But then that's how all designs start out, right? So, yes, yes, yes. I used to be just a, what do you call it? A monogamous stitcher. But then that was back in the day. when there wasn't much. So when you had a project, you worked on that until it was done, and then you would get another one, right? And then all of a sudden, all the magazines started coming out, and all the chart packs, and then of course, in about 20 2010, 2009, something like that, the printed started coming out. And so then you start accumulating, pattern after pattern after kit after kit. And if you want to know how many kits I've got, go back to, I don't know when I did that, in December or January, could have been. I did a whip parade. And so, yeah. And of course, I've gained a lot since then. I've finished a few. I've had, I don't know, 2 finishes, maybe 3 finishes this year already. So, yes. But anyways, please remember that on Sunday there will be a live from 12 noon Central Daylight Time to 2:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So it's 2.5 hours. And usually by the time I get to the end, I'm pretty tired. So, but yeah, and then next Sunday, which is Easter Sunday, there won't be a live. So thank you very much for joining me today. And please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment. Tell your friends about me. And the way I am with you right now is the way I am in life. That's it. I don't put on airs. I'm not, and yes, these are my glasses. Okay, because I live with chronic continuous migraines and rose-colored glasses, and these ones have been helping. Not all my migraines are gone, no, because I get them on a daily basis. Sometimes very short, sometimes it's just a nagging headache all day. But yeah, these do help. So I'm not trying to hide. These do help. So, all right, everyone, I guess that's it. So, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. So does Miss Twinkle Toes herself, Miss Lilybell. She's fast asleep down there. And Jonah, who's up in the cat condo. Yeah, he knows I'm talking about him. That Jonah. And my birdie's outside. Yes, yes, yes. So, all right, everyone, I hope you have a great day. Thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. All right, everybody. I guess I'll see you back here tomorrow, which is Saturday. Yes, 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 another weekend. All right, everyone. Have a good day. Toodle-oodles, everybody.